Hi, welcome to Construction Update. I'm Larry Stewart with 4 Construction Pros. These are the top stories of the week, read by construction contractors.
I'm Alexis Brum, editor of Rental Magazine, and let's get to number 10. So number 10 is crack sealing best practices, and these start before the job does and carries through all the way until the crew and the equipment are back in the yard, readying for the next day.
Number 9 on the list is things to consider when finding a company to transport your construction equipment. It's important to find a hauler that offers a reasonable rate, but will also get your load to its destination on time, operating in a professional and legal manner. Check out these points about transportation companies before you give them the order.
And number 8, these are things to resolve to stop doing in 2021. So rather than resolutions, why not stop doing these things that eat up your time and money? You can eliminate just one of these practices in 2021, and you might start to see the benefits on your bottom line.
Number 7 on the list is cold weather concreting, small tips for smaller projects. The factors and preparation concrete contractors should take for mixing and placing bagged concrete at temperatures below 40 degrees.
And number 6, the Federal Aviation Administration is allowing American Robotics to operate fully automated drones without humans on site, or what is known as beyond the visual line of sight. This is a big step for the future of drones.
Yeah, important because the frequency of drone flight is becoming one of the real factors in the value that contractors can get from those drone flights. So if you can send them up automatically, you don't have to send a crew out there. It really is a door opener. Number 5 on the list, Biden announces his plan for economic recovery and promises infrastructure. Step 1 in Biden's 2-step plan for rescue and recovery focuses on small business and worker stimulus and distributing the COVID-19 vaccine. Step 2 is his Build Back Better plan that reflects the type of aid that Democrats have been calling for months. Details of the 4-year, $1.9 trillion infrastructure spend are expected in Congress in February.
And number 4, can a contractor stop working if he isn't getting paid? Now, this article discusses the answer to that common question and, expands on it. If I'm not getting paid, can I stop working? And if I do, how do I get paid?
Number 3 on the list is OSHA announces increases in civil penalty amounts for 2021. One of the last acts of the Trump Department of Labor was a cost of living adjustment to the civil penalty amounts for repeated, willful, serious, and other than serious OSHA violations. Part of the regular cost of living adjustments the agency implemented several years ago.
So we are down to number 2, which comes to us from John Deere. Now, they updated their line of GATOR utility vehicles, which include new automotive-like features that make them easier to operate and provide improved control in a variety of terrain.
Yeah, a lot of interest in those vehicles. A lot cheaper to put them on a project site than pickup trucks if you're not.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then number 1 on the list, President Biden will ask OSHA to reconsider emergency COVID-19 standards. So OSHA has issued guidelines thus far for dealing with COVID-19, not standards, to protect workers from coronavirus infection. And the incoming administration plans to stiffen enforcement as well as the requirements. And those guidelines are essentially voluntary. And this is a step to harmonize how businesses are dealing with COVID-19 with their workers. Biden's also requesting an increase in inspection staffing, which has dropped to 1975 levels, if you can believe that. So those are the top 10 stories of the week. Thanks so much, Alexis.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
We wish you all a great weekend. Take care.